Hi everyone, I'm back. So I figured out why it was taking longer than I had tested the night before is these are smaller than the other ones. They don't look that much smaller, but they definitely were. Anyway, the other part to that is I did this pink one off camera, and it's so much easier to do the knotting when you don't have a whole bunch of stuff in front of you and my hands are stretched out. So let's go ahead and finish this up. So you can see I put this on so I could measure the distance. So I have 7.5. That left me one pearl left. And because it was kind of a funky pearl, I decided to put it on this beautiful silver head pin, and we're going to attach it along with the other stuff. So that'll bring everything together. So this is where you're going to end with your knotting. You're going to put a knot there. I actually put 2 knots. I wanted to give it a little distance from the clamshell. So now we're going to do the clamshell, and this is what they look like. So they look exactly like a clamshell. At the bottom, let me adjust the camera here. At the bottom, there's a hole that goes through. There, you can see it. So we want this to go on this way. So just thought I'd point that out because when I started using clamshells, and I haven't used them that much, but when I started, I didn't quite understand that part of it. So we need to put both strands through. I'm going to start with my threaded strand. You can put a needle on it, but you really don't have to, especially if you make it the first one to go through the hole. And then get your other side. So you can see I have a whole bunch of silk left on this strand. So and that was the other thing that probably took less time with the pink one, is I didn't have as much silk on my needle. So I'm just going to pull that through the bottom and bring everything down. Bring your clamshell all the way down with the both strands. Like that. Okay, so now I am going to create a knot here, and I'm going to do it the same way I did the other knots so that we get it nice and tight. If you're want to put both strands together and create a knot that way, you can do that as well. You'll just have to be careful and make sure you use your tweezers to bring the knot as close to the other one. I don't want that to happen. There, like that. Now, the other thing is there's a little bit of a lip on these clamshells. You want your knot to sit in this rounded part. So I actually put it tight, but I'm going to get my tweezers and I'm going to pull it up a bit because it'll make it harder to close that flush. So I'm just going to bring my knot up a bit. Yeah, so I wanted about there. So now I'm going to create another knot. I'm just taking my short end and I'll just pull it like that. I'm not going to squeeze it tight because it'll pull the other one down. I'm going to get my tweezers in there to keep that first knot from sliding back down. There, like that. What you can do is put one part of your tweezers in between the two threads, and then of course I keep popping it out. In there. Okay, set that down and just pull that one tight. There. Now you're set to go. You've got your knot nice and tight. Now, in the last one, I closed it first, and then I think I might do another knot. I cut the silk, and the silk is kind of showing through a bit. So this one I'm going to cut it. You can put a drop of thread or of glue here. You really don't need it. I've got like 3 knots there now. So let's just grab hold of these guys. I have some really nice narrow scissors to cut this with, like that. Get rid of this stuff and reuse that silk. And take your pliers or your tweezers and close your clamshell like that. Look at that. Perfect. So now we're going to put a jump ring and we're going to attach it to our large jump ring. I'm going to use I guess I need my proper tools here. I use a big jump ring here. Put that on. So there's 2 little holes there that come together. So that holds it closed. And this is an 18 gauge jump ring and it fits through there. Those holes are kind of small, but it does fit through there. And pop that on. And put that in there. Nice and tight. Perfect. Look at that. That is awesome. That looks amazing just like that. Okay, so now we're going to add the charms. Now, I'm kind of going the way the button's sitting because there's an up and a down. But that button will twist and turn because of the knotting. But we'll just try and keep it kind of lined up. So let's see. I tend to put the largest charm in the middle. And when I say largest, I mean like the longer it is. I like that aesthetic. So I think something like that should look nice. Let's see what it looks like this way. This might be a better way, and I'll tell you why. Because the pearl kind of got lost amongst these pearls, but because there's no pearl here, then it kind of highlights it. So yeah, I think that's how we're going to line these up. So let's open that up. I probably opened it way too much. When you open them too much, you risk damaging the shape of the jump ring, and then they're kind of useless. I got a little excited. I'm going to be getting excited soon. Those shipwreck bead shipments start showing up at my door. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, let's put the P for Peter. I'm hoping to get this out to them. They live in another province. Hoping to get this to them soon, but I'm going to have to mail it today or tomorrow because they're going on vacation and I want them to get it before their vacation. Okay, there's, oh, this is looking amazing. Okay, so let's do this one. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a wrap with this or not. Let me see. I have a few of these head pins, so if I change my mind, I think it needs a little something, so let's bend that down. Don't know, these are quite short, so let's do round nose pliers. And this doesn't need to be big because it's going to go on a jump ring. This is not going to be enough. see what we can make with this. That's not too bad. I don't do these a lot, so I definitely need practice. This is a skill. See what we can do here. I think I'm gonna get my other, get these, and turn this like that. Yeah, these head pins were too small for this. Let's see if we can. See if I can turn it with my pliers. Oh, I don't want to scratch that. I heard it scratch. It's very bad. That's pretty bad. I think we need to fix this. This is how you fix it. Start all over. Okay. I knew there was a reason I left them out. I think these came from Kath, actually, from England. So there's too short to. Oh, and that one's kind of. Oh, it's not bad. I thought there was no. It looks like there's no ball on the one side. So we are just gonna. I'm gonna clip this, and we're gonna turn it, and that's it. That'll be the end of it. And get our pliers and just do turn, turn, and like that. Perfect. Okay. Let me get this nice and flush so it doesn't come off. Okay, and we need another jump ring. And the other tool. On there. That, oh yeah, that's beautiful. It's beautiful on its own. And attach it. Like that. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, that's that's really nice. Wow. So, lovely bracelet for my lovely brother-in-law, Peter. Ta-da! He's gonna love it. Oh, hi, Peter. Thank you so much for being patient. I apologize that I had to break it down in two pieces, but this went really quick when I did it off camera, but doing it on camera, I guess it's a long process. So there you go. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.